Well, today I'm gonna tell you guys what we truckers do on our days off. We once covered this exciting area, but one thing I can tell you is that the time never goes faster than when you have nothing to do. Yeah? And I woke up in my truck around 7 o'clock, hopped into my car, and grabbed my utensils. This is now officially my favorite toothbrush, you know. I lost so many of these over the years, and then I see this beauty for $2 at Walmart, you know. So I went to Walmart, did my morning routine, picked up a couple of protein bars, and headed over to Starbucks, you know. There's nothing to do, and so checked my email. Some old trucker from Pennsylvania, former trucker, sent me a nice email talking how he was trucking, you know, a long time before, and invited to buy me a bowl of soup when I'm in his parts in the middle part of Pennsylvania near I-81. So thanks very much. Maybe because my late dad was a military pilot, you know, I always have interest in all these airplane disasters. So I checked the Egypt Air story, like the updates, because I'm still checking the Malaysian Airlines MH370 flight on the news, hoping that they will find them. And some people say that hopefully, I mean, there's a theory, right, that somebody took them prisoner and that the whole plane is sitting somewhere on an island. That would be nice, you know, so that people are alive. So today is my big payment day. No, actually a couple of days ago, my truck payment was coming out of my account. The trailer was paid, the truck was about to be paid, so I checked my bank account, and I'm waiting for money from YouTube, because this is around this time in the month, that's where they pay me. So the truck payment hasn't moved, the YouTube money hasn't arrived, probably because of the holidays. And then I'm always trying to help my, you know, dispatch, see if there's any leads. Like a couple of days ago, a guy called me, wanted me to move a dozer, basically a local move inside Toronto. So I passed him over to dispatch. Next morning he calls me again. I say, why are you calling me? I told you it's not my truck, you know, it's not my license plate. You have to talk to dispatch. I give you the phone number. Oh, okay. And the guy disappeared somewhere. But this, you know, nowadays there's so many load boards online, and this Trucker Path now started doing you know, load board things, right? And I check it because a guy I know, one of my viewers I met, I was surprised to see that he actually was using this, and he was finding loads on Trucker Path. And so I tried to do a search from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. As soon as I type in Toronto, it usually gives you like a list of towns in various states, and all I saw was Toronto, like, you know, the towns with the same name, but all US states only. There was no Canada. And I was just curious, so I called their California, they're located in California, I think, Trucker Path. I called their 800 number and I said, are you guys planning to offer Canada? And he said, yeah, we just started doing this. He says, when more brokers see trucks posted, we're gonna be offering Canada as well. But you have to have, you know, I was just trying to see if, like, sometimes they allow you to see loads without contact information, you know. And then I would pass, let's say, I was checking, I found one load board. Of course, I'm not a member or anything because I don't have my own authority, but I saw like an actual load with the origin, destination, and the weight and the trailer. And so I called my dispatcher and said, hey, here's the load board, I saw this, you probably are subscribers, could you please check this out? And they said, oh yeah, we already talked to these guys. I said, well, there's another one there now from the same area going pretty much to the same state in US for my trailer. Okay, we'll check it out. See, so if you can, because they're very busy, right? So if you can give them a lead, why not? So that's what I did next. And then of course, what do you do on your computer when you have free Wi-Fi? So I was watching YouTube videos, so I checked this Casey Neistat guy. And today he was playing host to another famous YouTuber who was very sad. And Mr. Neistat says, so how do you feel about stopping your daily vlogs? What? Because I watch this guy sometimes, he has a channel called Boyfriend versus Girlfriend, but like BF vs GF. And it's like a, couple, and they were always playing, tricks on each other. It's kind of funny. I watched a few videos, and this guy was like uploading daily for like 6-7 years. And if somebody was with me, watch my channel long enough, you know that at one time I was also doing this thing like daily, and I think I stayed at it for a year, and then I said that's it. It's just, for me it was the cost of constantly uploading videos. I didn't mind, like I love this stuff, like making videos, but it's just like right now, for example, like my current bill for Rogers is $400 Canadian that I have to pay this month, because I spent 36 gigabytes of data. Well, of course I watched a couple of movies on Netflix, once you start using your smartphone, you think, yeah, what the heck, I have so much data. And I think one movie is like 2 gigabytes when you watch it online, and they also charge you for the time and the size. And so I think I watched like 2, so that's like 4 gigabytes right there, using my phone. So anyway, yeah, it can be very expensive if you're not careful, especially when you do it on the road. So that's why I stopped, and I was sure that this guy Casey will stop, but I don't know how he does it for a second year. But this guy Jesse was doing it for like 7 years, and now in this video Casey says, so how do you feel about stopping your daily vlogs? And so I watched that guy video, and it's like posted a week ago, and this guy Jesse and his girlfriend, and they have like faces, very sad faces, so they're breaking up, and he stops his vlogs, and basically they say that YouTube affected their relationship, so family pretty much is breaking up, but he said they're taking a break for now. So YouTube can be very dangerous, what else? Yeah, then I figured those 2 protein bars were already done. I checked online. I love the Zoop.com place. Z or Z O-U-P, like soup, as if soup, only with Z or Z in the front, right? Zoop.com. And I go there to have some dairy-free, usually vegetarian soup, but this time all I had dairy-free was bison chili. Bison, like the meat bison. And it's dairy-free, nice, and they show you nutrients, good protein. They do put too much sodium, like salt, and they show it in the nutrients over there, so I don't like that. But lots of fiber, lots of protein, not too much calories, not too many calories. So I go there and I say, where do you guys find bisons in Canada? And the lady said, well, actually, I have no idea. So I had a 16-ounce bowl of bison chili, very nice. No bread, just that. That was my whole lunch, just bison chili. It wasn't too hot, but it was, very tasty. And these guys, the Zoop.com, at least this location in Cambridge, they have excellent Wi-Fi. It's so fast, So of course, out comes my laptop again. That's what I do all day. I just stay when I'm not driving. So I was checking this time, another website I go to is tribute.ca. It's a Canadian website where you check movie listings and what's coming out this week, and you can watch trailers. So I watch a bunch of trailers, and I like this new Independence Day. If you saw that, I think it's 1996 Independence Day movie with Will Smith and a bunch of good actors in it. They've shown it quite a few times on TV, and now there's a second installment coming out where the bad guys in the shape of aliens are coming back, and all the same actors are pretty much there. I think Will Smith is not there, but everybody's so much old and ugly, but it's a nice movie, So that's what I did. And then I decided I gotta better check my mailbox, because I haven't done that in a while. And I go there, at just a couple of big envelopes from my company, with my pay stubs. And then I got an offer from Dell, because I used to buy Dell computers all the time. Actually, they were cheaper, like Dell XPS. It's a pretty nice laptop if somebody's into computers. Dell XPS, now they offer the resolution is even much higher than with Retina displays on Macs. But once you start adding, if you want, I need lots of memory, for example, video memory and RAM. And actually, that reminds me that I think I need a new computer. This laptop is just cannot, doesn't match the requirements. My videos sometimes they're so big, it just freezes. I have to reboot it, and I only have 8 megs of memory, and I cannot add, because you can only do that when you buy it. After you bought it, it's not upgradable. So, but yeah, so they'll send me a postcard offering me, hey, Mr. DRATCHEV, it's been 4 years since you bought your last Dell laptop. We can offer you up to 10% off from your next purchase. I put it in the garbage, and then I left that, and then I saw a day cab pulling a 3-axle step deck with an excavator on it. So for some reason I started following the guy, because I have all my cameras with me. I still want to do a video with my Nikon, because I have this shotgun mic, right? So I can do it like Casey Neistat style. And so I was following this guy, hoping that he would be going to a construction site or something, and I would just do some critique, and just show you guys how somebody else unloads machinery. Of course, finding fault here and there. No, I'm just kidding. But anyway, this guy, there's a new rental place opened up just not too far from my mailbox, and this guy was just backing towards a ramp in there. So he was just day cab driving, delivering machinery, and he was just bringing it back, and it's private property. There was nowhere to park in there, so I just said forget it. And now I'm sitting in in a parking lot of a grocery store, and that's what we have. It's very hot today. Finally, summer is here. So that's the Food Basics. I hate that. I never shop there. Only when I just came to Canada and I had like $2 to my name, I was buying food in this awful piece of business. Over there we have McDonald's with some free Wi-Fi. Over here we have a car wash and some gas station, which reminds me that my lights came on. I'm low on fuel, but I might leave tomorrow because dispatch said they were working on some loads for me, but so far it's already what, like 3:30, 3:45. I haven't heard anything, so I don't know what I'm doing. But that's how my day went, all spent with on YouTube, basically eating, surfing internet, and watching videos. So another day well spent. Thanks for watching.